Yeah, I don't even know if this is looking at me. Where it is. Okay, it's the 17th. Yeah, 17th. Let me turn my one light. You know, it's just hard because the first moments that you're awake. I'm not even. I haven't even put water on my face. They can't even see me. It's all right. No need to see me. But there we go. Because people have sent me things. I've been listening to them. And I'm not what you would call the sedantic person. I'm not the sedantic person. Nor am I against Siddhanta. But Siddhanta doesn't rule. Siddhanta points out what is already there. Siddhanta doesn't give not one iota of energy to the Hare Krishna mantra. So the person who is using the fact that Siddhanta says something actually may not be wrong, but the person that wrote that Siddhanta is pointing out to us what we as humans should have known. Not so bad today. Okay, yeah, we as humans should have known the power of the Lord's name. Not that the person putting it in a book, either Hari Bhakti Vilas or anything like that, has given the potency. This is important. You're listening to these personalities, and they're great devotees, but they're giving more emphasis. Oh, this great personality is pointing out the Siddhanta. But the Hare Krishna mantra has the potency. Give Diksha? Wait a minute. Let's get the importance. Diksha, Vishwamrita Muni heard Diksha, and he brought it into this world. And I can't remember, I'm so old, but the guru of Sri Ram, what was his name? Okay. Yeah, okay, I can't, it won't come to my, I just woke up. Yeah, so he also had the Gayatri mantra. But if I'm to say that, we're not looking for mantras, we're looking for a vehicle. We're looking for a vehicle to transport us. It's already there, but we're looking for the vehicle to transport us. And somebody comes and is given the understanding of what the vehicle is, it gives it, but the vehicle was already there. And if I act like a human, and if I act with my human ways, just my regular human ways, I'll find it anyways. Or you could take the example of, like, after the dissolution and everything. And Vayu Purana, I think it is. See, here I go. Siddhanta, Vayu Purana. Now I'm going to put out some Siddhantic way. Come on, man. I'm a kid. I'm not a great universe, of the universe of sadhus. Just a kid. Yeah. So all of a sudden, I'm going to point out that, because it's in the Hari Bhakti Vilas, because Narada put it in his, and this and that, and I give it so much potency in that way. Well, these personalities, this was revealed to them because it had been lost. It had been lost. But it was natural for those in Satya Yuga. As I could see that most of the personalities in Satya Yuga who were sitting, they were sitting on the ground of the earth, and the earth had so much connection with them that the earth was giving them the nectar. The nectar would come up. It was their food. They didn't have to even move. It seems like they just have to sit there. And they were completely satisfied. The sun was giving them energy, like eating, So the sun was giving them energy. The earth was giving them liquids. Everything was so much because they were friendly. The earth was, it was loving. And that's like in like the perfection of Satya Yuga. This is people. There wasn't somebody around there giving initiation. Sorry, you guys. There wasn't. No need. Because they were acting human. So when we fall from the spiritual sky, okay, we fell down, okay. And we are like in this age of Kali Yuga, we've failed quite a few times. It's like it's been thousands of years that we've failed, and we've gone even further down. Yeah. So, but you say that, okay, the Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, these are all divisions that are always there. No, they're not. They're there because of a necessity. A necessity has made it the norm. And what was a necessity? That in time, when the humans became more and more degraded, understand, more and more degraded. If I wasn't so degraded, all these little divisions wouldn't be there, or they wouldn't have any necessity of being there. So these divisions and someone bringing it up to us, they're a necessity because we are not doing something right. There's no need if the person is doing something right. Okay? So Brahma sees is Vayu Purana. Of course, Rama Harshana Sutta, one of the speakers of Vayu Purana, lost his life. But still, before that, he established Vayu Purana. So we can't. So now if we go to a Siddhantic way, okay, we can't even take Vayu Purana because Balaram had to do away with Rama Harshana Sutta. No, it's the times. It's the times. It's already there. Uh, it's like almost like painful because I'm hearing somebody that because of Siddhanta, that shows that the Hare Krishna mantra has potency. No, it's not like that. It's the other way around. Even if there wasn't a person writing about the Hare Krishna mantra, it's still got its potency. It's always had its potency, always will have its potency. Prabhupada is it's like he's like innovation. He's like it just somehow or other, it just connects with that. Whereas those who are in an atmosphere here in India, they didn't need to be so much, but they didn't have it. It didn't come through them. And if Prabhupada, in the end of his, existence, physical existence here, says that, okay, I'm appointing you Ridvik, okay? Because he can see that they're not qualified. Those guys, all of a sudden they said that to all of us that they're not Ridvik, they're gurus. They cheated us, okay, but they helped us too. They got the Hare Krishna mantra out there. And I can't even think of all the people that they've given the Hare Krishna mantra to. So here you are. My father would say, you're putting the cart before the horse. You're making it's nice. It shows that the people are studying and everything. But I can go out, and I haven't got any authority from you. I haven't got authority from some society. I haven't got any authority in this way. But I can go out and I can start giving Brahmana initiation without all these authorities. I can give Brahmana initiation. Now, not being a fully realized person and not being able to be sensitive to that, I gotta speak the truth and say, I'm giving it to you, but if you see somebody more qualified than me, please take shelter. Because the Hare Krishna mantra is not fully manifested in me. That's being truthful. So that's just a human quality. It didn't have to be told to me by somebody. Oh, it's in the Hari Bhakti Vilas. Oh, great, So I'm not omniscient. And omniscient means that Prabhupada even gave us the definition of omniscient. When he was asked, they asked Prabhupada, in the early days, do you know us? Or are you all knowing? Because you're in connection with the omniscient. Are you all? And then Prabhupada just calmly says, I know what Krishna knows that I have to know. It's called classified. There's top secret, there's secret, and there's classified. So that's called classified. In the military, I was in the Navy. In the military, I was told what I should know. I wasn't going to be revealed what I didn't have the qualification to be revealed. So that was classified. So it doesn't the person should be glorifying the, I'm not, that word I should not use should, because that puts pressure on people. That's not what, but just trying to be human, just trying to serve Krishna. The things will be revealed to me. They'll come. They'll come. To know that it's written in a book, okay, it gives me nice feeling and everything. But it wasn't the book. And the writer of the book would get a little upset that he is seeing something. He is feeling something. And you're putting more emphasis on his stamp than with the essence. The essence is the Hare Krishna mantra can give initiation to anything and everybody. It can give initiation to bugs, the tigers. It can give initiation to everything. Krishna, 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 hey. Yeah. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshavan, 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 Rakshavan. Yeah. But I'm receiving this in a natural way, that I'm receiving it because someone is seeing me qualified to receive it. The receiving it is coming to me, coming to my ear, coming to my hand. It is coming to me because I have some qualification, and receiving it will help purify me. So there's nobody standing on the, with the keys to the Golok Dham or Vaikuntha and examining if you can say the Vishnu Sahasranam or something like that. No, I don't think that's there. The process of Diksha didn't have to be on this earth back in the Satya Yuga age. It didn't have to be. It evolved because of degradation and the inability that we have to recognize something as important. It's all right to help protect from the innocent. I don't know who's innocent. We all made mistakes, but the innocent, so they don't get deviated and taken advantage of, and the Hare Krishna mantra being misused. Okay, I agree with that. But don't put so much emphasis on something. Oh, it's Siddhanta. Now we have to throw it out. Because it's not Siddhanta, we have to throw it out. No. The Hare Krishna mantra in itself, without anything else, is sufficient to give Diksha. And if I'm a carrier of it, just carrier of it, I can give. And I'm not going to ask somebody to trust me because I'm not seeing anything, hardly even Right now, I can't even see myself. But I just thought it was necessary. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and keep on listening to the debate whether the lady can have the potency to give diksha or not. I'll take guidance also. I'll go ahead and take some guidance. But don't try to talk to me in such a way that I'm supposed to see that this Siddhantic verse is giving potency to something. No. I have to really go deep and try to just be a human. Just live human life. Yeah, just be a human, just live human life. We're so, because, also the times and everything's so dirty and everything, but the earth, because what I eat and when it goes out the other end is actually very good for the earth. But not just good. It's not just good. It shows Mother Earth who's on her. But if you look around or talk to people and they're just so upset if you're just going on the ground and leaving the stool there because there's so many people around and people get sickness. But it actually isn't wrong. It's right. It's contaminating. It's yours. But Earth is understanding who's there. It's getting a message. Earth is understanding how many people are on her and how she should, push up the energy so that the earth can give a lot of food to the people. But the earth's not even able to connect with hardly anybody. So the earth isn't at this time giving so much potency to her dirt. Her dirt is losing potency because she doesn't know we're here. The interconnection between us is I take something and I'm very grateful to her and I eat that something and then it goes through the process in my body and I put it on her. So now she knows how my body is working. By analyzing what I have just put on top of her, she knows if I don't drink enough water, then the urine makes a certain smell. It also makes certain reactions and everything on her. So she can understand, oh, there's not enough good water. So she'll do something because the atmosphere has more water than all the oceans. The atmosphere that surrounds this earth has more water than all the oceans. So she can definitely make a situation where more water comes. but she's not able to get, we're not speaking to her. She can also feel us by us walking on her, but not now. If you were to take a population count of how many people are exchanging with the earth, then you would see that she thinks the earth's empty. So, there's no need for me to. Bitu Maharaj, he is going to shoot his arrow at Mother Earth. Just about as bad as his father. Okay. Okay. So then, so he's going to shoot an arrow at the earth. And he had to bring her back to her consciousness. Hey, wake up. I know you can even push jewels, because that's what she used to do. She was pushing jewels out of her body. And people were collecting the jewels. And the jewels were being able to make, help people be healthy and this, of course, wealthy too. But now, no. Because she doesn't see us. And our walking on her is just troublesome. Yeah, our walking on her, of course, cars are riding on her, and so many things like that. Our using her surface is painful to her. She doesn't know. We don't have a relationship. We don't have a relationship. So because we're not human, something's not happening. Same way with the Hare Krishna mantra. Because we're not acting as human beings, it has to come in some other way. Somebody recognizes it and then gives you a way to connect. That didn't give potency to the mantra. That just is giving guidance to the mantra. And just coming back to Prabhupada, from my feeling, my personal feeling, it's not Siddhanta, I'm a Ridvik. I can go out and give initiation. I can give Maha Mantra. I can give Gayatri Mantra. And surprisingly enough, it even surprised Bhakti Rakshak or Sridhar Maharaj when he came up with his conclusion, that Varayam of the Gayatri Mantra, is Radha. At this point in time, it is Radha. Vishamrita Muni, it was Vishnu. But at this time, under these situations, it's Radha. And Radha is not looking for qualification. She's looking for a desire in the person to serve Krishna. She is looking for, what do you want to offer Krishna? Please, you give me what you want to offer Krishna. I will take it and offer it to Krishna. So this is the mood Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhardev gave. So my mood of Gayatri Mantra is not anything connected like with Vishwamitra Muni. But the potency could be there for Vishwamitra Muni too. In essence, the Hare Krishna mantra, even the Siddhantic Gayatri mantra, with all what you have to do just to get really the Gayatri mantra. No, Prabhupada didn't even have to do a fire sacrifice or anything. Here's Radha and Krishna. Now I'm going to make you Brahmana, Haribol. That's it. You have to get to worshiping Radha and Krishna because I'm giving. That's it. For Prabhupada saying that he wanted us to distribute Gaura-Nitai deities in book bags. I just give Gaura-Nitai deities in book bags to people, and where's my Siddhanta? I'm introducing them, and might as well give them the Gayatri mantra too. You're going to give them Gaura-Nitai and you want them to do it right? Okay, then give them the Gayatri mantra. What the heck? You're going door to door. I laugh because I went door to door, Costa Rica. Actually, I went door to door, Miami too. And all of a sudden, the person, it's their personal house and everything. And the person opens up the door nude. So I'm a little bit surprised, I gotta still do my mantra of selling a book to them, but I'm a little bit surprised. In Costa Rica, they even wanted me to go into the house, and I suppose it's Sunday morning. And I was just going around inviting them to the Sunday feast, So it's a pretty opposing atmosphere of what goes on in the person's house and what goes on in public, really opposing and everything. So back to but still, I would go back to those two girls, and they spoke very nice and wonderful, and I'd give them Gaura-Nitai deities if I could control myself. pretty girls. Even the one in over there in Miami, nice lady. Oh, I would give them Gaura-Nitai, and I would tell them, please take everything even the water you're going to drink, and offer it to them with the Hare Krishna mantra. Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj, he heard how in the beginning we were doing Srila Prabhupada's Pranam, and then Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanitaya Charidaya Krishna Govindaya. Okay. That's how we were offering. Say that 3 times and that's it. So I because the facility wasn't there, I had already known the movement since '69, and I wasn't even initiated in first initiation until '72 by Rupanuga Maharaj in Miami. 72, it's quite a long time, and you could say that I was, I was the guy that was the mechanic, the person that was helping provide a bus where brahmacharis could live on, and we could go together and go sell books in different places. I was Much of the time I was the driver, I was the mechanic. I set it up with the water tanks and the old school bus, old yellow school bus. What it was, Bird. They were called Bird school buses. You know, Avi Ram, he had bought it. But here I was, acting in this way, and generally I would stay back and I'd do the offering. Someone else would do the cooking and everything, but I'd do the offerings and everything. I didn't even have Harinam. I didn't have Harinam. Yeah, no Harinam. I didn't have Harinam until, a good part of 72 was already gone. Let's see. It was like it was in the winter time because we were in Miami getting away from the cold. And I got Harinam down there. So here I'd even seen Prabhupada, I had served Prabhupada, I'd done so many things, and I hadn't even got initiation for so long. And still, we were so much just into, distribution and giving the Hare Krishna mantra and everything. It wasn't until 74 that I got Diksha. Prabhupada, I'm saying this because I wasn't even following all the Ekadasis because I didn't know how to calculate them, and you're in Central America and you have no connection with all the astrologers and everything. Only when you were in Panama, you could ask the Indians, to let you see their calendar. Couldn't even read them. So I had to ask them, when Ekadasi was. It didn't bother me. I didn't follow Ekadasi. As like from 69 all the way until 74. Let's see, like 74, Prabhupada gave me 74 in San Francisco in July. That's quite a long time, 5 years running around. I knew there was a Janmashtami, and I knew there was Prabhupada's appearance date. And I knew some things, but not everything. And here I was still preaching the Hare Krishna mantra, and if I would go back, I would give Brahma initiation to everybody I met. I would sit them down because I don't know when they're going to ever get a chance. And even to this day, some people have not gone back to those people that I had met and given them a Brahma initiation or Harinam initiation or anything like that. But if I was to go back in time, I'd give them Harinam initiation right away. I would give them Diksha initiation right away because I would understand that it would be years. And maybe they would even pass from this life with not knowing the Hare Krishna mantra and just knowing or hearing it once or twice from me. But I would give it to them. I would initiate them. I'd give them a name and everything. What the heck? Because that time flew out of my hand. Because I wasn't able to understand that the Hare Krishna mantra has potency by itself. I don't give it potency. It's got potency by itself. I can recognize the potency. And now with Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar Maharaj's statement that our Ishtadev, our Gaudiya, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, is seeing that Radha and Kurukshetra, that mood of Radha and Kurukshetra, is the mood of our Gayatri mantra. I'll give it to everybody. Somebody asks, I'll give it to them. Even if they don't ask, I'll give it to them. And Srila Prabhupada is saying that, okay, I'm appointing you Ridvik in the way of Bhakti Yoga. I'm giving you Ridvik, meaning that I give you something that you're not qualified to handle. But, keep it, it's like, you got a letter that's really potent, but you don't open it up because they're not ready to handle it. So I'm giving you something that you're not even ready to handle. Okay? So you're Ridvik. So I'm Ridvik. And nobody's going to take it away from me. My Guru, Srila Prabhupada, has pointed out that I am Ridvik. And for me, that's a great, glorification of this body. And if somebody comes by who's more qualified than me, then those that have heard it from me, please hear it from this person. That's the statement of Prabhupada. He gives out the tape, the Gayatri Mantra tape. And then after the Gayatri Mantra tape is finished, he says, when possible, hear it from a qualified person. That's what he said. They may have taken it out. Puru told me. But it was there. When possible, hear it from a qualified person. What's that qualified person? That person is the person that's totally recognized by Siddhantic backups. But I'm going to hear it. I'm going to hear Prabhupada. So many people can hear it on the internet. And I know there's some potency of hearing it. And, okay, the transcendental isn't on the hearing, because that's lost, But it doesn't mean that there's totally no potency to something. Gaur Govinda Maharaj points that out, tapes and books and everything, they are lacking in something, but not everything. There's something there. So even hearing it in that way, I should stop. It's just that, when you first wake up, if you don't get this out, you won't get it out. Yeah, that's 45 minutes of my babbling on and on and on, and I could babble on more. Babylon. Ball. Okay, it's pretty good too, Balaram, but ball. They were blaming everything on ball, right? Okay, you could tell that I am not going along with shooting down some ladies because it's not in Shastra or it's totally against Shastra. Because we don't have the presence of that personality who can recognize, There are, pure devotees always walking this earth. Yeah, he's always walking this earth. Okay, I leave you right now. Have a good day. I may even go back to sleep. Let's see. It's 5 o'clock. You never know. Get up and chant. Yeah. you just feel so relaxed. I'll just curl up. I'll curl up like a little baby in the hands of the Hare Krishna mantra. And I'll lay down knowing that the Hare Krishna mantra is going to protect me from everything. Where the societies fail, where everything else fails, the Hare Krishna mantra doesn't fail. I can lay in the lap of the Hare Krishna mantra and be totally relaxed and satisfied that I'm laying in the lap of the Hare Krishna mantra. If there's anything that loves you, it's the Hare Krishna mantra. And, of course, Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. That's another one. And Krishna, 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 Bahi Man. That's another one. The Hare Krishna mantra is there. Okay. I mean, I know this isn't going to change anybody's way of thinking of whether somebody should give a diksha or not. But for me, don't put the cart before the horse. You know, the horse goes in front. The Hare Krishna mantra doesn't need support. Doesn't need my support. It's already got potency. I'm just trying to point out its potency. Not because, oh, you heard it from me and I'm a great advanced person, then it has potency. No. It has potency in itself. However the person is receiving it. And a person who's anxious to squeeze all the good result out of it, even without ever meeting a pure devotee, can uplift himself. Even if he uplifts himself a little bit, but he can uplift himself and become qualified to see or hear from a pure devotee. So I'm not going to say it, oh, no, you can't initiate. I'm not going to go along with it. Not with that, all that has come in front of me. Okay.